Video 1, frame by frame. So I'm going to quickly walk you through what I see, give you some dodgy outlines with the pen thing so you can see what I'm looking at. So there you've got a little woman, got a face there, she's got the bear sitting in front. That don't look like a woman. But you'll get the gist. See, in the light colours. But in front of her is the bear. That's why you can only see the head and then the bottom half of the body. So let's give you the bear. So there's the bear. When it focuses in. Underneath the bear there's a face. And I've got it, I'll draw. It's coming in there, there you go. I bet that. Chucky, at your architect. So you can see the bridge of the eye there, look. And there. You got nose. And then you got mouth. Oh. And that there is the head. It looks a bit angry there, doesn't it? Well, it gives you a rough idea of what I'm looking at. Right, let's carry on. Which way are we going? That way. Right, here we've got, I'm trying to draw it with the mouse and the mouse don't work, it goes all fat and weird. There is the start of the lion's face, and there we've got the start of the letter E. Just focus on the line first. Oh, too far. There, lion. As its eye. Mouth. Somebody with better computer skills will storm through this. Me and technology don't mix. Right, let's do the E. Get a clear picture of it. Above the E there's also a cow. You see the cow there, look. And there's your cow. And obviously you've got the letter E there. Now in front of the E you'll start to see different colours. You've got 6. It's obviously fatter than that, it's quite fat. But then there's also 5 in it as well. It's like laid over the top of each other. with the lion at the bottom. But the colours change. 5 represents feminine, which is me, and 6 represents the other half of my soul that's incarnated in the masculine half. 6 represents him. So after the numbers, the cow and the E and the lion, now you've got a little boat. It's like a little man in a boat. There's his helmet. And there's the bow of the ship. And there's the back. It's kind of got almost like, you know, like an angle. It's like type thing. And that's like the front of the boat. Let's cancel that off. If you watch it, it's like it's sailing in. Let's back that up. It's like it's moving at me. 5s and 6s representing twins. The boat starts to come through it, comes in, and then from the boat it drops down almost like a seated position. That there, that represents 2 by the colours. It's representing male and female. So coming in from the ship, in on the ship, meaning dropping into this reality. Oh, gone too far. So telling me here, 5, 6, female, masculine, on the ship, both dropping into this reality. And then here you've got my higher self, ear, chin, and then you've got lips there, under the nose, nose up, nose, and obviously you've got the eyebrow ridge, and then you've got hand. Now it goes into like a red devilly looking face. I think that's because in this reality my higher self is always demonised. In Christianity, snake in the apple tree, it's one of them. When you look through the actual history of where my higher self originated from, I've always been demonised. My higher self has always been demonised. It's just one of those things when you incarnate into a system, people believe what they're told, don't they? Think outside the box. Well, this is my higher self telling me basically think outside the box. I might be demonised in this reality, but that's not who I am. So from the face, the devil face, it drops, it morphs into a white rabbit. Meaning basically I need to go down the rabbit hole, follow the white rabbit, so to speak. A rabbit. Oh, no, not there. There. And you've got his little eye there. And obviously you've got the hand there. So the face morphs into the white rabbit, which then morphs into the love heart, which is basically chef's kiss from my higher self. See, white rabbit's eyes there. See, it's a bit clearer now. Keep going. Then it comes into a red bird. I think it's like an eagle or a condor. There's a symbol in a minute that pops up. I don't know, the mouse is doing something weird. Oh, well, that basically, that represents, that don't look like a bird, but it is a bird taking off. It's a bird taking flight. See it take off. And then you've got that symbol there. I think it's kind of, I don't know, I've seen it in a documentary. I think it represents the firebird or condor. I'm not sure what the one in front represents. If anybody knows, let me know. But I think that's kind of what it means. That bird is representing that symbol, or that symbol is representing that bird. So we'll keep going. We'll skip past this bit because this bit's boring. Oh. God, standing too close to the camera. Right, as we drop in here, we start to see, to me it looks like 3 dolphins. Different types of dolphins. Represented. Oh, there. There. And you can't really see that one. There. It's like 3 dolphins kind of drop up. Skimming past there. There we've got an anteater. I don't see no ants, but we've got an anteater. There's his body and his little tail. Drawing ain't very good on here, is he? Right, here we've got the start of wings. Now the negative spaces here represent, if you will, a wing. That don't look like a wing, but that's what it looks like, a wing. And then behind it, bottom half is behind, and then that bit there, it looks kind of like a birdman. And then there you've got the anteater behind him. There's the tail. And obviously you've got the gaps for the wings there and there. It don't look very good when the slow-mo. It shows up better on the moving video. I've got other videos which show different types of wings. It's not just, that's kind of like a butterfly wing. Whereas I've got a few other videos with different types of wings. Alright, on to the next. Right, we're here, we've got a camel. They're going up the front of the camel. His nose, his ear coming down, and then we've got an Anunnaki man. There's his hat. So you got an Anunnaki. There's his shoulder. He's got his arm bent with his hand up to his mouth there. You got eye area there. Got nose there. Looks like a smiley mouth. And then all that there is his hat. Wow, that really don't look like it. But you'll get the gist. It'll become a little bit more clearer as well. So, an Anunnaki on a camel. Now here we've got a dodo sitting on a crocodile leg. So, dodo sitting on a crocodile leg. There's his heel. Oh, there's under his belly, down to his ankle, across his foot, to his claws. So you've got dodo sitting on a crocodile leg next to, and then an Enki sitting on a camel. So carry on. So it morphs from the dodo on the leg into a dog. So there's the front, his nose, and there's his head. Keep going. This one a bit more clearer, I think. That thing in the corner, I don't know what it is. It's like a pygmy nose thing, but I don't know. I've not figured that one out yet. Right, now here we've got, you can either call it a chalice or you can call it a holy grail. I think it's a symbolic of the bloodline that I am, that I'm from. It's all bloodlines in this reality, isn't it? So you got chalice, it's a bit wonky in there, but it moves. And here you'll see Horus run up the side of my head. There's a little bird. So the chalice moves, there's Horus, look, little birdie fannying around up the side of my head. So on to the next. Now, what I've noticed in astral videos, what I noticed at the time when I was recording them, is whenever my aura goes black and white, it means that there's something physically right next to me or is touching me. And you'll see in videos where I'll pan the camera around because my aura goes black and white, and then you'll find that straight away I'll pick something up. But with this, I think what it is, let me back it up and show you. Before that, when I was moving the camera, you'll notice I was always pretty much, oh, you're doing there, I was always to the side of the camera. Whereas when my aura goes black and white as I come into the screen, I shift into frame more. Right there, look. It's like I'm in frame more. And I think that's down to one of my guides putting her hand on my shoulder. She kind of grabbed hold of me and says, right, let's spin you around over here. Yeah, there's a dodgy makeup filter on this. It's one of them. I'd added it. There, look. I'd added it, and then I couldn't figure out how to remove it. It was in the settings thing on TikTok. It wasn't actually a filter. It was a settings makeup thing. Well, it's too late now. It's on there for life. Right, the side of my head. I'll show you as soon as I get it. Next to where my headphone is, you'll start to see a nose and chin come through. Right, you can start to see it a little bit there. It'll come more clearer. So there's chin, and then nose. See, it's there in white and black. And that's who it is who grabbed hold of me and says, right, let's spin you around this way. So she fizzles out. She's still there, obviously. Then the next guide comes in. And here We've got head, hat, eyes, and look at nose. And then we've got body is down this way. There's definitely a clearer face there. Got the eyes there, look. And there. That's like nosy mouthy area. Very clear for the hat. His shoulder, or his neck, shoulder. You see that's obviously where his neck is, going into his clothes. To the face a bit more. Look at that dodgy makeup filter. Squiff. Yeah, from that guide, we'll carry on spinning round. Move then. Oh, you see the don't want to move and then it jumps. Right, so keep going. Come on. Right, from here you're going to see a lion there pop out. Lion. And then a bear will pop out at the side of him. There. So there you got bear. Oh, that don't look like a bear. But you've got lion and bear there. One in front of the other. It looks more like a bear there, don't it? Look. Bear and lion. Now this next bit is the guide that was spinning me round suddenly put me front and centre in the middle of the camera. Has got a hand there. It's like in the very edge of my neck / shoulder. It's like she see there, that there is where she's taking her hand off my shoulder. And then you'll see a hand do like her fingers as she pulls away. There's fingers. That's the hand look. So there is the hand. So forwards and backwards it so you can see it. See all of that there. All of that there is her as she's moving. Obviously she's moving her hand from there. But yeah, when I first recorded it, when I was going back through it doing the freeze frames, I actually thought for a short brief moment that I might have a split personality because usually I was at the side and then all of a sudden I'm front and centre. But yeah, now she grabbed hold of my neck and she was like, right, swing me round, right, we're going this way. But yeah, there's nothing after this, so I'm gonna play the whole video so you can pick out bits now. No more dodgy drawing. You can actually see what you was looking at. But what a wild ride, what a journey. truly blessed. My guides gifted me something amazing. Something I can share with the world when they're ready to see it. So if you're watching this, hello you. Peace out, my beauties. Love ya in a wild crocodile.